Today in this presentation I am going to explain about the fundamentals of Python data structures such as list, tuple and dictionaries. First of all, let us try to understand what is a list. A list is a collection of ordered and changeable elements. It is created using square brackets and can contain any data type. Lists have several built-in methods such as append, insert and remove. They are commonly used to store and manipulate data. Now let us try to understand some methods of the list. List methods. List has several built-in methods for manipulating data. Some of the most commonly used methods are append, insert, remove and sort. These methods can add, remove or sort elements in a list. They can be they can also be used to search for elements and count occurrences. Now let us try to understand some of the operations on list. The first one is accessing elements. Access an element by its index. We can access elements on the list using its index. Indexing typically starts from zero based indexing, such as 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. For example, my list 0 will access the first element on the list. The next operation is append elements. Add an element to the list to the end of the list. Example, my list.append item will add an element to the end of the list. The next one is inserting elements. Insert an element at a specific position in the list. For example, my list.insert index item will insert an element at a specific position. Here we can see that here the index and item is given so that the element is specified on a position in the list. Removing elements. Remove an element by its value. For example, my list.remove item will remove an element from the list. The next operation is popping elements. Remove and return an element by its index. For example, my list.pop index will remove and return index by its value. The next operation is concatenation of list. Concatenation means combining two or more lists. For example, my list plus another list will combine the both of the list. Tuple. Now let us try to understand what is a tuple. A tuple is a collection of ordered and unchangeable elements. It is created using parentheses and can contain any data type. Tuple have fewer built-in methods compared to list, but they are faster and more memory efficient. They are commonly used to store related data. Tuple methods. Tuples have fewer built-in methods compared to list. Some of the most commonly used methods are count and index. These methods can count the number of occurrences of an element and find the index of an element. Since tuples are immutable, there are no methods of adding or removing elements. Immutable means we cannot add or remove elements. One of the drawbacks is the tuples are immutable. Operations on tuple. Creating tuple. Tuples can be created using parentheses or tuple constructor. My tuple open parenthesis 1, 2, 3 close will create a tuple. Another tuple equal to tuple 4, 5, 6 accessing elements. You can access elements in a tuple using indexing 0 based. First element equal to my tuple 0 will access the element creating tuples. Tuples can be created using parentheses or tuple constructor. My tuple 1, 2, 3 My tuple open parenthesis 1, 2, 3 close will create element. These are some examples of how to create a tuple. Accessing elements. You can access elements in a tuple using indexing 0 based. First element equal to my tuple index 0. It accesses the first element. Concatenating tuple. You can concatenate two or more tuples to create new tuple. Combine tuple equal to my tuple plus another tuple will combine the both. Tuple length. We can find the length of a tuple using len function. Tuple length equal to len my tuple. Iterating through a tuple. You can use a loop to iterate through the elements of a tuple. For item in my tuple, print item. Now let us try to understand what is a dictionary. A dictionary is a collection of unordered and unchangeable key value pairs. It is created using curly braces and can contain any data type. Dictionaries have several built-in methods such as keys, values, and items. They are commonly used to store and retrieve data using unique key. Now let us try to understand dictionary methods. Dictionaries have several built-in methods for manipulating data. Some of the most commonly used methods are key, value, and item. These methods can retrieve the key, value, and key value pairs of the dictionary. They can also be used to add, remove, and update key value pairs. Operations on dictionary. Let us try to understand some of the operations on a dictionary. First of all, let us try to understand how to create a dictionary. My dict equal to key value key 1 and value 1 comma key 2 and value 2. Here we can understand that we have to give the key and the value for creating a dictionary. Accessing values. You can access the values associated with keys in a dictionary using square bracket or get method. Value equal to mydict key 1 or value equal to mydict dot get open key 1 close the bracket. Adding, updating key value pairs. To add a new key value pairs or update an existing one, simply assign a value to a key. Mydict new key equal to new value. It add a new key value pair. Mydict key 1 equal to update value. It update an existing value. Deleting key value pairs. You can remove a key value pair from a dictionary using del statement or pop method. Del mydict key 2, it delete a key value pair. Value equal to mydict.pop key 3. It removes and return the value of for key 3. Now let us try to understand the difference between list and tuple. List versus tuple. Lists and tuples have some similarities and differences. Lists are mutable while tuples are immutable. Lists are usually used for homogeneous data while tuples are usually used for heterogeneous data. Lists have more built-in methods compared to tuple. However, tuples are faster and more memory efficient than lists. Use cases. Lists, tuples, and dictionaries have different use cases. Lists are commonly used for storing and manipulating homogeneous data, such as lists of numbers or strings. Tuples are commonly used for storing related data, such as a person's name, age, and address. Dictionaries are commonly used for storing, retrieving data using a unique key, such as user's ID or a product SKU. So that's all. Thank you for watching.